morning to all my dear students. I'm Abdul Shamim, Assistant Professor of English at College based in Nagpur. Today, I'm going to teach you the topic of narration. It's also called reported speech or direct and indirect speech. Now, today, only we are going to see how to convert assertive sentences when they are given in direct speech, how they are going to be converted into indirect speech. Now, before we begin the topic, it is very important to understand the meaning of direct and indirect speech. Now, direct speech, when we quote the actual words of the speaker, it is called direct speech. Here, what a person says or appears within quotation marks and should be word for word. But when we convert direct speech into indirect speech, we make some modification in the words of the speaker without changing its meaning. It is called indirect speech. So, in indirect speech, we remove the quotation marks or inverted commas and we make some kind of modifications in the words of the speaker without changing its meaning. For example, the example of direct speech. She said, today's lesson is on presentations, or today's lesson is on presentations, she said. Now, this sentence is example of direct speech because these are the exact word uttered by the speaker and they are quoted under inverted commas. But when we convert direct speech into indirect speech, we have to remove inverted commas. We have to make some kind of modifications in the words of the speaker without changing its meaning. Now we are going to see how to convert direct speech into indirect when the type of the sentence is assertive. Narration is also called reported speech or direct and indirect speech. Now let's move how to convert direct speech into indirect speech when the type of the sentence is assertive. So there are certain rules when we convert assertive sentence from direct to indirect. Reporting verb said is going to be changed into said on the condition when listener is not given. The listener is given. If in the sentence, if it is written said to, so it is going to be changed into told. Because said to means listener is given. In assertive sentence, in order to remove inverted commas, we have to use that. After that, we have to change pronouns. Pronouns are going to be changed. After that, we have to change tenses, then point words. Now see, the example, the very first example, he said, I am unwell. We are seeing how to convert assertive sentence from direct to indirect speech. The sentence is, he said, I am unwell. He said. These words are out of the inverted commas, so it is called reporting verb. I am unwell. These words are quoted, so it is called reporting speech. So first of all, we are going to change the reporting verb according to the type of the sentence. Here the type of the sentence is assertive. Why? Because it begins with subject and ends with a sign of full stop. So it is assertive. He said. Listener is not given, so said will remain as it is. He said. In order to remove the inverted commas in assertive sentence, we have to use that. He said that. I. Pronoun is going to be changed. I. Who is I? I is a speaker. Speaker is given in the reporting verb. Who is speaker? He. So I is going to be replaced by he. So the answer will be he said that he. After that, we have to change tense. Present tense will go into past tense. Past tense of M is R. R was verb, but we have to use according to the number of the subject. He is singular, so was. So the answer will be in indirect speech, he said that he was unwell. So here we can see that we have removed the inverted commas. In place of inverted commas, we have brought that. Then after that, we have changed pronoun. After that, tense. So while converting direct speech into indirect speech, we are going to make some modification in the words of the speaker, but the meaning is not going to be changed. It will always remain intact. Now we are going to move to the next sentence. He said, I'm waiting for my sister. He said that he was waiting for his sister. Why his sister? I. Who is I? I is a speaker. Who is speaker? He. Subjective case of he is he, but the possessive case of he is his. So the answer is he said that he was waiting for his sister. Now we'll move to the next sentence. She said, I have done my homework. She said that she had, past tense of have as had. She had done. My again, my is the possessive case of I. And who is I? I is the speaker. Who is speaker? She. So what is the possessive case of she? Her. So the answer is she said that she had done her homework. Padma took my pen, said Rekha. So we have to bring the reporting verb first. Rekha said. In order to remove the inverted commas, we have to use that in assertive sentence. Rekha said that Padma took, it is the past tense of take, and said, it is the past tense of say. V2 plus V2 had plus V3. So the answer will be Rekha said that Padma had taken her pen. Next sentence, he said to me, I am busy. He told. Why told? Because in this sentence, listener is given. And when listener is given in the assertive sentence, so we have to change said to into told. So the answer will be, he told me that he was busy. He says, I live here. Now you have to remember one thing. When the reporting verb is given in present tense, so the tense of the reporting speech will not be changed. Only pronouns and point words are going to be changed. So the answer will be, he says that he lives here. And one more thing you have to keep in your mind while converting direct speech into indirect speech, when it is a universal truth, so the tense of the reporting speech is not going to be changed. For example, the teacher says, the earth moves around the sun. So the answer will be, the teacher says that the earth moves around the sun. Now we are going to talk about the modal auxiliaries. Will change into would. For example, she said, I'll teach English online tomorrow. She said that she would teach English online. Tomorrow is a point word. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day, or the day after. Will go into would. Can, could. She said, I can teach English online. She said that she could teach English online. Shall will go into shall. She said, I shall teach grammar today. She said that she should teach grammar the next day. Today will change into that day. So the answer will be, she said that she should teach. You is given here. So you is a listener. When listener is not given a sentence, so we are going to suppose me as a listener. So the answer will be, she said that she should teach me grammar today is a point word. It will change into that day. So the answer will be, she said that she should teach me, that she should teach me grammar today, that day. Here you have to change today into that day. So the answer will be, she said that she should teach me grammar the next day. May will go into might. For example, she said, I may buy a new phone. So the answer will be she said that she might buy a new phone. Now how these pronouns are changed? Subjective case, I, me is an objective case, my is a possessive case. We, objective case us, possessive case a. You, objective case you, possessive case your. He, him, her. She, her, her. They, them, their. You have to you have to remember how we have to change the subjective case, possessive case, and objective case. Only you have to remember I is a speaker and you is a listener. So speaker will always change according to the speaker which is given in the reporting verb. Now we are going to talk about the point words. This will go into that. These, those, now, then, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day or the day before, tomorrow, the next day, the following day or the day after, ago, before, here, there. I hope you have understood the topic of direct and indirect speech when the type of the sentence is assertive. But still, if you face any kind of problem, you can write it to me on my email, or for watching this presentation, you can visit my blog. That is hiba9.blogspot.com. Thank you so much.